brought to you by Gospel of God's Grace Ministries.
How can you love God whom you cannot see? If you fail to love your neighbor whom you see, how can you say to Jesus whom you cannot see, I'm sorry, while you cannot say to the neighbor whom you see? You can see their facial expression that they are hurt because of you. They are getting skinny because of you. You can see the damage you have done to their lives. You have never said I'm sorry, but to them, but to Jesus whom you cannot see, you believe you are saying to him, I'm sorry. It is hypocrisy. If your brother is in tears because of what you have done, and you dare not say, I'm sorry, but you see them, he's losing weight, he's losing life, he's depressed because of you. But then you believe you can say to Jesus, I'm sorry, whom you cannot see. If the brother whom you see wasting away, you cannot say I'm sorry. This is hypocrisy. How is it so that your wife, who used to be beautiful when you met her, she's now disfigured because of the pain you have caused them? You know that people, I always meet people here during the prophetic. When I look in the spirit, I realize this woman used to be beautiful, but because she fell in the hands of Pharaoh, she's no longer beautiful, she's disfigured. And you believe you can now say to Jesus, I'm sorry, while your wife is disfigured because of the pain you have caused them. This is hypocrisy. This is hypocrisy. You have part company with your spouse. You say, I'll show them. My sister, you took the whole estate. The man is living in the cave now. You got the duplex. You got all the cars. You say, I'll show him for what he has done. You still say to Jesus, you are sorry, but the man is in the Calvert. This is hypocrisy. For what he has done to me, I'll show him. You went for lawyers, you bind everything. With your lawyers, you win. You took everything. The man is in the Calvert. You are living in the duplex. You are driving with the big car. The man is with you. The man is suffering. And you are now saying to Jesus, I'm sorry. This is hypocrisy. The manner of which you venture into a relationship, you crash somebody's home to enter that home as a wife. All you want is to get married and nothing. You dare not apologize to the person who broke their home. You proudly saying, this is my husband, but you have to break somebody's house to enter and become wife. How can you say to Jesus you are sorry in that regard? This is hypocrisy. If I'm sorry to God, I must start with my brother. I see you. Listen to what the prophet says. How can you love God if you fail to love men? So the Holy Spirit is bringing back to say, how can you say you are sorry, Lord, if you have never said to your neighbor whom you see, I'm sorry? This is hypocrisy. This is the voice from heaven. The Lord is saying, this is hypocrisy. I love you, Jesus. While the person next to you, you hate them. In the prayer, I love you, Jesus. I love you so much. But the person next to you, you hate them with passion. But to Jesus, I love you. Why? Because you cannot see him. If you could see him, you would hate him. Sometimes when you read the Bible, you look at the Bible as if people who were living at the time of Jesus were cruel. Should you be one of them, maybe you would have nailed him to the cross. You. Are you with me? So please, this is the first assignment when you leave the church. When you get in the car, before you start driving, take some few minutes. You don't even to take few minutes, because now in your head, the Lord has put just in front of you now people who has offended you. You've been holding a grudge. I can see them in front of you. People whom you lost this because of them, you lost that because of them. They destroyed this, they destroyed that. Some of them, they even took your very husband. The first assignment, I'm sorry. I'm deeply sorry for what has happened. Bless you. I love you. First assignment, because you want to release the blessings. If you don't do this, the blessings will remain hanging. Thus says the Lord. So thank you.
The grace of God is sufficient for you.